Hello, and welcome to another episode of The End of the Search. This one I call it Cleaning Up the Mirror. It's based on a question somebody asked, and the question is Enlightenment is when you stop believing in the contents of the mind. Would that include not believing that you are the body because the body only appears in the mind? Well, briefly, this is what I answered. It is the mind, in parentheses, thought, that says you are a body. Without that thought, you simply are. And feelings, sensations, thoughts, etc. seem to appear in what you are. Now, let's look at this analogy. Imagine you are a mirror and you see an image is presented in front of you. But because you are reflecting that image, you forget that you are the mirror and you identify with the image. So if you put the image of a Chinese person, you say, I am Chinese. If you put the image of a dog, you said, I am a dog. If you put the image of a cat, you says, I am a cat. You see? But you are always the mirror, and the images that you're reflecting, they're just simply passing. They're not really who you are. Well, we do this with thoughts. Right now you simply are. And everything that seems to be perceived, it is perceived, but it's not what you are. How do you know that it's not what you are? Because when that which is perceived is out of your perception, then you still remain as that which has the capacity to perceive. So, a thought appeared, I am good, I am bad, successful, failure, pretty, ugly, whatever the case may be. If I was all those things, when those thoughts go away, well, what am I? Do you see what I'm talking about? I mean, if the descriptions that are just thoughts appear, if I am that description, when the thought goes away, what am I? See? So only while the thought seems to be there, it appears, if I believe the thoughts, it appears that I am that thought. Well, in the content of these videos, the word or concept enlightenment, which I've said it before, I don't like to use those concepts, but for the sake of this example, enlightenment would be not believing the content of the mind. So if I ask you, who are you? And if you don't identify with any thoughts, what would your answer be? There's no answer. I am. And I am has no issues with low self-esteem or high self-esteem. Doesn't label itself anything. It's simply I am. And that I am is the peace, the real happiness that is everlasting, never changes, that always is. That, interestingly enough, we seem to pursue when we believe the thought, I am a separate individual, and consequently I believe the thought that says, once I get whatever it is, then I will be happy or I will be at peace. It's like the mirror saying, once I get this reflection or this idea that I think it's what I think I am or what I think I should be, once I pursue that, then I will be a mirror. But the mirror, its job is not to get but to reflect. You see? So in a sense, the world of appearances is a reflection from a belief that says I am a separate entity, and the world of appearances demonstrate that. And it does it through the thought, not through truth. Truth is what you are. You are being right now. This is what we point when we talk about truth. Right now you are being. You cannot not be. That is. See, that's the truth. At least this is the way we see what truth is. Because truth is universal. It's absolute. It's not you have your truth and I have mine. No, you may have your beliefs, and if I choose to believe the thoughts, I may have mine. But if we don't believe any of our thoughts, then we have no beliefs and we're resting in the truth of what I am. And I am is the mirror cleaned. And well, this is inspiration that came through. I hope it served. And as always, may peace permeate the mind so that love can become evident.